Hello, this is Matthew Armstrong and welcome to the You Will Be Thin and Feel Great video, EFT video for stress. So stress is something that affects everyone, and people do different things when they're stressed. Some people when they're stressed, they just need to be by themselves and they'll go and do something by themselves. Other people when they're stressed, they'll go and eat, and they want to eat. Some people will drink. Some people will just switch everything off and just go and watch TV. Some people will go out and do some exercise when they're stressed. So it depends what you do when you're stressed. You know, and you got to ask yourself, the question is, whatever it is you do when you're stressed, does it really serve you? So for this one, a lot of people go and eat when they're stressed. It's a very common one, and so that's what we're going to deal with here. So whenever you're stressed, you can just do some EFT, and then you won't feel the need to go and eat. You'll deal with the issue right there and then. You'll hone in on it, and you'll be able to dissolve any negative emotion connected, and then food will not be an emotional thing for you anymore. And that's really what we're doing here, is that we're taking away the negative emotional connection towards food that you believe you have, and that makes you eat more than you should and eat the things that you really shouldn't eat and that aren't really good for you and aren't serving you at a higher level. So EFT, we're going to start tapping on just a basic thing with stress. Okay, so let's just start tapping here on the side of the hand, the karate chop point. And so I'll say, even though I'm stressed, I deeply, completely accept myself. Even though I'm stressed, I deeply, completely accept myself. And you can even say, even though I'm stressed and I want to eat, I deeply, completely accept myself. So we tap on top of the head, stressed and I want to eat. On top of the eye, stressed and I want to eat. Side of the eye, stressed and I want to eat. Underneath the eye, stressed and I want to eat. Underneath the nose, stressed and I want to eat. On the chin point, stressed and I want to eat. On the collarbone point, stressed and I want to eat. Underneath the arm, stressed and I want to eat. Back on the top of the head, change hands this time, stressed and I want to eat. Doesn't matter which hand you do it with. One hand, two hands. Stressed and I want to eat. 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 I'll get really, really high level here. I've got two hands. Stressed and I want to eat. I hope you're doing this with me right now. Stressed and I want to eat. There's no point passively watching. Stressed and I want to eat. You must get involved. You must do this. You must take the actions. That's when you get the results. If you just passively watch this, passively read the book, it's not going to do it. You've got to get involved. Okay, so straight away, that will have lowered your stress levels. And more than likely the craving that you have to go and eat something as well. So maybe you'll think now, okay, where is it right now? How am I feeling? Maybe it's the word is anxious. Maybe now I'm anxious and I want to eat. So you start it off again, you'll tap and say, even though I'm feeling anxious and I want to eat, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious and I want to eat, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious and I want to eat, I deeply and completely accept myself. Top of the head, anxious and I want to eat. 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 And again, as before, we can look at our 0 to 10 scale. And we can see, okay, well, where was it before? Okay, before it was like a 10. I was so stressed, I want to eat. And now it's come down to a 6 or maybe a 4. And okay, so it's still, I still need to bring it down further. So I'm still slightly anxious and I still want to eat. So maybe it's a 4. So let's tap again. So even though I have this number 4 anxiousness and I want to eat, and as stupid as that sounds, that can actually have a great effect by putting in the number into the sentence. So even though I have this number 4 anxiousness and I want to eat, I deeply, completely accept myself. And even though I have this number 4 anxiousness and I want to eat, I deeply, completely accept myself. And the more emphatically you say it, the bigger effect it can have as well. So if I'm tapping and I'm just mumbling, even though I'm most anxious, want to eat, I deeply. If you say, even though I have this number 4 anxiousness and I want to eat, I deeply and completely accept myself, that's going to have a bigger effect. Okay, tapping on top of the head. You can have fun with this, folks. Top of the eye here, side of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, the chin point, on the collarbone point here, underneath the arm, top of the head again, top of the eye, side of the eye, underneath the eye, on the nose point, chin point, collarbone point, underneath the arm, both hands again, top of the head, eye, number 4 anxiousness, want to eat, number 4 anxiousness, want to eat, number 4 anxiousness, want to eat. Breathe it all out. And where is it now? Maybe it's gone down to a 0, 0.5, something like that. And that's great. That's where you want to get it to. Get it down to a 0, and boom, it's gone. So, again, there's no excuses now. Whether you have some sort of emotional thing where you get a food craving and you got to eat something, you can take care of that. If it's some sort of stress you get stressed, you say, oh, I just got to eat when I get stressed. Then you can take care of that. And you can use any setup phrase, you can use EFT for anything at all. So please be playful with it and experiment with it and use it often. Use it every single day and you will really start to experience the results with it. Just use it once in 5 minutes and you might think, ah, that stuff doesn't work. You've got to persevere with it. That's the most important thing. Persevere with it and you will definitely get the results. And food cravings, stress for food, all these negative emotional things that are connected with you and eating, those things will disperse. You will see food as your fuel. Something that really gives you what you need for the day's work, for the day's play, and not something that you just go to get feelings from. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed that and I hope you got a lot from it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.